Yeah, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy King Swift, host and creator of the Balls on Deck podcast. And I got a few issues I want to update you guys on before we go forward with the episode 33 of the Balls on Deck podcast, featuring me and Drazmatik. But before we get into that, let me just give some love to our sponsor. Our sponsor for this episode today is Casino's Choice Premium Cannabis, which is powered by Weedables. Go get your cannabis today and elevate. You can holler at me, DM me, or you can just click on the QR codes and I'm going to display on the screen. Either way, you're going to get it. Now, let's get back into it. Now, a few weeks ago, maybe a month or so, conducted an interview with Drazmatik out of Trenton, New Jersey. The interview was dope, but we had some technical difficulties with the audio and things was bad. I tried to tweak it. I tried to fix it, try to get around it. It just couldn't work itself out. So I didn't want to trash all of the footage and throw it away and kind of redo the interview because he lived so far. Like Trenton is far. I didn't know how far Trenton was. But I couldn't do that. So I was like, I still got good footage left. You know, it's only maybe 20 minutes worth of footage that we lost, which is a lot. But it's still enough interview for you guys to understand what's going on. So I wasn't going to trash the whole interview. So I just wanted to update you guys and let you guys know what's going on so that, you know, because y'all rock with me. Y'all my fans. Y'all fuck with me. Right? So it wouldn't be right if I just didn't tell y'all what's going on and just give y'all the interview as is. I couldn't do that. So without further ado, episode 33, King Swift, Drazmatik. He's from Trenton. He's dope. He's lit. It's going to be a fire episode. I promise you won't be disappointed. And also, last update. Next, we got Izzy B. So stay on board for that one. Like, you want to stay tuned. I'm telling you, she's fire. She's out of Brooklyn. She's coming next. I got her coming this weekend. So once we get that taken care of, then we'll be all straight. So until next time, holla at your boy, King Swift. Balls on deck. We out. My next question, following up the last, John. I listen to a lot of your music. I listen to a lot of your music. And the one thing that I'm amazed about, well, the second thing, because the bars is the first. Who does your production, man? Is it? Do you work with outside producers? Are you on the boards? Because these shits is soulful, they fire. I need to know what's going on, man.
I mean, different tracks, there's different things going on.
Right.
As far as Raising the Wild.
Yeah, let's talk about that record.
I got DJ King Flo, he from France.
Okay.
He did like 4 or 5 joints on there.
You said DJ who? King Flo?
Yeah, he from France.
From Paris? You don't know what part of France.
Nah. I ain't from France, but I know he from France. You feel me?
Type shit.
I mean, I could look that shit up, but
we gonna.
To me, it's just France. It's France. You feel me?
Right.
But Vince Vega, he from France too. You know what I'm saying? Got my boy Quiet. He produced probably like 4 joints on there.
Okay.
He from Trenton.
Okay.
He produced a few joints on Play It By Ear. You feel me? As well as Raising the Wild.
Okay.
You feel me?
So y'all got good chemistry type shit. Yeah.
I produced the intro and the outro. Yeah. I think that's just them 3.
Okay.
Me. You feel me?
That's solid, man.
And if I forgot somebody, my bad.
Yeah. Shouts out to whoever we forgot, you know what I'm saying, as far as producers. And you got the circle as well with the rappers that you fuck with. And I like the best vibe you got is with Killer Cow. Obviously, y'all known each other for a long time, so.
Yeah, Killer Cow, that's Culture Freedom from PRT, first cousin.
Okay.
So a lot of the times in the past when we was all together on the PRT mission, Killer Cow, Coach would bring him through. So it was like we was with Wise. Me and my crew was with Wise. And then Coach had a crew of MCs that was under him.
Okay.
So Killer Cal, we've always been around each other since the 90s. You feel me?
Okay. Yeah, definitely.
So that's why, you know, I fuck with him. That's family.
Yeah, that when I heard the multitude of tracks that y'all did together, I'm like, yeah, y'all had to have known each other for a long time, because this ain't no, I just met this dude and y'all just started rapping and y'all had similar interests. Nah, I sense the vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's family. You know.
Yeah.
Man, Killer. You know. We still talk all the time. But there was a point in time we was together every single day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Ripping and running, doing all kinds of wild shit out on these Jersey streets.
Wake up, you know what I mean? Smoke an L. Used to wake up and burn L's every single day in the morning, burn L's and drink coffee and throw on instrumentals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
y'all go back like peas in the pod, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Did y'all ever, like, y'all energy, did you like, all right, I feed off his lyrical energy and made you better as an artist and vice versa? Do you feel like that?
I mean, I fuck with him. That's family, so, you know.
Yeah.
I know that I could count on him. If I gotta go demolish some shit,
yeah,
I could count on him.
For
He ain't
sure.
gonna spit no weak shit. He know how I operate. He understand my mind state. I know how he get down.
Right.
So he understand the assignment. You feel me?
Absolutely.
And vice versa. You feel me? So that's all that is.
I dig it. I could dig that. Let's kind of switch the tempo a little bit, right? So let me ask you this. Because as genuine as I know you to be, since I've met you and since I've been following your music, you feel like you ever clout chased before?
Clout chase.
Before that, is clout chasing a good thing? Can there be a good thing to clout chase?
Well, I think you have to go by the definition of clout chasing.
People look at it as a negative, so that's already part of the definition right there.
See, what's the definition? Far as like, I'm not a clout chaser.
Okay.
Never chase clout, because always been a live nigga, so.
Okay.
Always been the life of the party. You know what I'm saying? So when people say the clout chasing, what's the real definition of clout chasing? If somebody got a single out and I diss them, am I clout chasing? Or am I speaking my mind?
That's a good one.
You feel me?
That's a motherfucking good one.
So it's all on what people consider. To me, my definition, I would think clout chasing would be dick riding.
That's how it seems like. You know what I'm saying?
Me?
Yeah.
But if you at the top and I'm on my way to the top,
right,
and I feel like I'm better than you, closed mouth don't get fed. I'm allowed to speak on whatever I want to speak on.
That's true.
So if I speak on you, don't mean I'm clout chasing. It just means I'm better than you, and I got the balls to say it.
That's fair enough. So you don't look at it. So is being a hater towards somebody's shit, having negative energy, would you consider that clout chase? Like saying it's fire, the song is fire, what you just heard, and you say it's ass, just to get some notoriety. would that be considered a form of clout chasing? Or is that just some hater shit?
I just mean that somebody in denial.
I could see that.
You feel me?
Yeah.
A lot of people in denial, and when they losing the grip and they watching shit slip through their fingers, and they ain't dope as they used to be, or they got writer's block, or for whatever reason they can't put it together no more, then, you know, they gonna say shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So hating is nothing like hate. You know what I'm saying? You can't mask or hide hate.
No, sir. That's a fact.
You can't make hate look like nothing but hate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And being you know, the times we living in, everybody know what hate is. They know the difference. So certain things you just know already.
That's
you know
a fact. That's a fact. Cause I asked somebody that on the street the other day, and they was like, yeah, you know, they don't really respect clout chasers. And I was like, well, how does the big dog get his clout in the first place for me to chase his clout? And he looked at me and said, I ain't never look at it that way. And I said, well, the big dog doesn't get clout, he gets respect.
Look at it like this. Look at it like this.
Break it down for me.
If I just got to the league and they consider LeBron to be the GOAT.
Okay.
And I respect him. But just because I respect him don't mean that if I get the opportunity,
you're not gonna bust his ass on the court.
I'm not gonna dunk on him.
Right, exactly.
You feel me? So you gotta understand this rap shit is almost like a sport to a certain degree.
No, it is.
So if you're looking at it through the eyes of sportsmanship, then, you know, I don't look at it, I look at it as competition. Because hip-hop is competitive.
Very much.
You see what I'm saying? So
yes, sir.
So the fact that hip-hop is competitive, if you drop the album, and I say my album gonna be better, or I go in the kitchen specifically to cook up a better product,
right?
Doesn't mean I'm clout chasing. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's more, like you said, on the competitive side, because you just basically, or that person just basically, or vice versa, however you want to look at it, they just use the energy of your record to create. I think that's competitive. That's like, oh, all right, I just heard your verse. Let me rewrite mine so I could go harder. That's good competition. That's friendly competition.
I think that people is scared of competition.
Why so?
Because, you know, they don't master their craft. You know what I'm saying? You know when somebody been doing it, when somebody just started doing it. If we on the sidewalk and everybody out there spitting, and you only got 6 rhymes, and you could tell I probably got 100 in my head already.
Right.
You're gonna be cautious. You're gonna be cautious because how can you talk shit with just 6 rhymes?
Right. Run out of gas real fast.
Especially when you can't go off the head.
Right.
You can't freestyle off the head, then people are going to be cautious. And they're going to start making excuses.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, sore losers use the word clout chaser. And the time you're living in, people just throw the phrase around loosely without really getting into it. So I think repetitive negative shit, you know what I'm saying? You could tell when somebody clout chasing because it's like how they say people do it for likes.
Right.
So if you're doing it just for likes, that's clout chasing. If you're doing the latest challenge on the social media for likes, that's clout chasing.
Right.
But speaking your mind, and bigging your product and yourself up is not clout chasing.
Okay. So
You know
it's
what
more
I'm saying?
opinion based, basically.
Yeah, this whole shit is opinion based. So you got to be careful what you even debate about.
Okay.
You feel me?
I also look at it like this, like if you got the, like for instance, right, you see sports, not sports anchors, but dudes on ESPN, right? A lot of people say, what give them the right to talk about sports players when they didn't play the sport? But these motherfuckers, they pay attention to detail to the point where they got the respect to where they could talk about them. So I feel like it could be like that too. Like if I'm a big dog in the game, like me podcasting, I did music. I know what it is. I know people in the industry. I feel like I could talk some shit about it and nobody will be like, oh, he clout chasing.
Well, that's like saying a referee went to school to be a referee.
Right.
And he's been a referee for 10 seasons.
Okay.
He don't have to be an athlete because he was at every single game.
Right.
So he could say what he want to say because he was there.
Right.
So it's different when you was actually there.
Type shit.
You know what I'm saying? If you was there, you know what I'm saying? Then you could say what you want to say to a certain degree.
Type shit.
Because you was there.
Yeah. Your presence was
feel me?
felt. Yeah.
So that's like, you know what I'm saying? He was there. You know what I'm saying? It's just people that was there that wasn't actually that.
Mm-hmm.
But they was still there. You feel
Type
me?
shit. Yeah.
The fucking camera dude. The games was televised. That dude could have been a cameraman for fucking 20 seasons.
Right.
He was there.
Right. He was in the flesh. That's
He
a fact.
documented it so many times and moments. So he earned the right to speak on certain shit.
Type shit. I
You know what
got
I'm
you.
saying?
I got you. I respect that. I respect that opinion. I ain't mad at that. I just wanted to get your view on clout because, like you said, people loosely throw that word around and they don't really know what it means to the point where it's just becoming more repetitive instead of.
But look at it like this. If you're on the road to being successful, first of all, clout only means that you got pulled
Right.
and you respected
Right.
by a large amount of people. So people that say, I'm chasing that bag, when you get the money, you get clout, right?
Right. Exactly.
So-
yeah.
So everybody chasing clout.
Exactly.
It's just bad publicity. You know what I'm saying?
I dig that. I
That
respect
come with
that.
the dick ride and all the fake shit.
Right. Right.
But overall,
I dig it.
if you're on the road to being the GOAT, or you want to be the GOAT, how can you be the GOAT with no clout?
Right. Exactly. You gotta have some form of clout. I get that.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
get that. So let me ask you this question. So if you had to put up, outside of your camp and the people you fuck with, if you had to put a list together of the New Jersey's best, who's in that list?
Of all time.
All time. Yep. Took it right out of pause my head.
Yeah, gotta put Redman in there.
Yeah, that's number one in my book.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta put Wise Intelligence in there.
Got to.
You know what I mean? Queen Latifah,
Of course.
Radega.
Oh man. Now we're talking.
You know, Flavor Unit,
Okay.
Naughty by Nature.
Okay.
The Artifacts.
Some people might not know who that is. They don't know Jersey. They don't know who the Artifacts is.
Those are people who ain't qualified to be talking about nothing.
Nothing, right?
You feel me?
right.
Stay out of this.
Right.
You feel me? The Outsiders.
Okay. Okay.
Then as far as the underground, I probably say Arsenal. As far as battle rap
Then you gotta go with Ransom then. Ransom gotta get in there.
You Ransom.
Yeah. Arsenal is a beast too. That's a fact. New Jersey Twerk. He's fire if we talking.
Yeah, he pretty good. But you asked me a specific question.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But definitely he put his work in on the battle circuit.
Yeah, they did.
You know what I'm saying? Lakim Shabazz, gotta put him in there. The Fugees.
Yes, sir. Forgot about the Fugees. Highest selling trio in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let me think about it. I mean, that's just off the top of the head right there.
I think that's more than 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a solid list right there.
Yeah, that's about it. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's about it as far as that go.
Now, out of those people you mentioned, if you had to do one last song ever, who you putting on there? This is your last song. You're not recording nothing after this. You got an opportunity to pick one of them. Take your time. I know this is a good one.
Well, I have to bring Lauren back spitting. No singing.
No singing, no none of that? Miseducation of Lauryn Hill type shit?
None of that. We rapping.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You bringing Lauren back.
I'll bring Lauren back spitting.
You
know what I'm saying?
I think she'll do it too.
Lauren is a beast.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Lauren is a fucking beast. Her shows be like 2 hours long.
And they still rocking to this day.
Yeah, I had the privilege to be the Fugees tour that just passed. I was at the show backstage with them at the Wells Fargo Center.
Oh, so you got to meet them, like literally meet them, or you just saw them backstage?
I was in the studio. I was in the dressing room, like,
oh shit,
the whole night.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Pace One. You know, the Outsiders, they had Cowboy.
Yeah.
That was on the Score album.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Pace One got the track together.
Right.
Me and Young Z got like 5 songs.
Right, exactly.
I'm on a song with Rod Digger.
Word?
Yeah.
Is that public? Does the world know about this, or yeah, it's unreleased?
It's on YouTube.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out.
So they invited me to come. You feel me? Gave me a couple of backstage passes. So I was on stage. You know what I mean? In the back, in the cut, just chilling.
That's love right there.
You know what I'm saying?
That's love. I like that.
PRT did a song with the Fugees called Allies. I was in the studio when they recorded that. Had Wycliffe, Wise Intelligence, Culture Freedom, Prize and Wycliffe was on the song. I was in there when they was recording that shit.
I know that moment was a legendary moment in hip hop right there.
Yeah, one time they had a show at Rider College. At the end of the night, they just threw some wild beat on. It was letting niggas spit. I was on stage. You know what I mean? I spit some venomous shit. You know what I'm saying? So, been around the Fugees mad times. You know what I'm saying?
And those, they from Newark, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's a fact. That's a solid answer though, man, because I don't know who I would pick. If I had to pick anybody in my legendary list of people in my head, I don't know who I would pick. I would pick them all. We Are the World this situation, you feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I feel like Lauren gotta come back one last time. Straight rapper.
I would love to hear that, like just straight rapping album from her. Like no singing, like you said, no none of that. Just straight rapping.
Yeah.
I think that'd be hard.
That's what I would do. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be fire. I like that. Okay, so we talk about this next project a little bit, right? So this next project, you say you're doing all singles. How consistently are you dropping?
A single every month.
Once a month, let it build up. See how much damage you do, and then drop a new one.
Regardless of what it do.
Regardless, right?
A new single dropping every month.
So when is this starting to happen?
I just dropped a single like last week.
So August, September, you coming back with a new...
The gun loaded already.
Okay, so you're already ready to go. You just get the busing when you're ready.
I'm just waiting for 30 days to go by.
Right, and then kapow.
Exactly.
Okay. So is that going to be the formula going forward, or you going to eventually get back into doing records again, full-on length records?
I mean, I could drop a record at any given time.
Right.
You feel me? It's just Raising the Wild just came out, so
right.
It doesn't make sense for me to drop another album already.
Right.
So I got something out there running concurrent with Raising the Wild. And I've been selling Raising the Wild off my website.
Yes, EasternStandardTimeRecords.com.
Yeah.
You can go there, find merch, music, everything, everybody.
So in a couple of weeks, it's about to hit digital streaming platforms. So,
Okay.
You know, that's when the world really gonna get introduced to Raising the Wild.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
you.
I'm just keeping the momentum at a high rate right now.
I feel you. Because like I said, you're one of the most consistent rappers I know that don't have no major resources or backing behind them as far as like a label. Like everything is completely 100% independent with you. And it's amazing how you got records out consistently the way you do. So I find that to be some real shit.
Yeah, you're gonna get busy or you're not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. What you do, what you got the space and the shit for if you're not doing nothing with it, right?
Time don't wait for nobody, then what is we doing?
Right, exactly. And I respect that about you because you just said you got Raising the Wild out. That's cooking. You got singles about to drop. That's cooking. But I know dudes, especially in this era, because y'all working harder than back in the 90s. You would hear dude, he do one album, he go on tour, a year or so later, he's coming out with another record. These days, motherfuckers is dropping 4 albums a year. Especially mixtapes. You could probably do 6 mixtapes a year.
Because the majors, they put caps on how much you could drop. If we living in the independent era, the only person that could stop you was you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a real shit. That's a fact.
So you see who hungry and who not.
Yes, exactly. And that's the thing, man. Like you hear a lot of artists, they say they got mad songs. Drop them shits. Hire a camera guy, get some videos popping.
A lot of cats be talking.
Yeah. Some dudes is moving though, but like you said, for the most part, they talking.
If you got 1,000 songs, why you ain't drop?
Right. Why you ain't putting no content out? Why you ain't dropping no bars?
Because labels not even signing people like that.
Nope.
So what you waiting for?
And deals is all fucked up anyway, so I wouldn't even encourage signing with
So what you waiting for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how I look at it. I
respect that too. I look at it the same way, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with my shit, I don't waste no time no more, Drag. I was sloppy in the beginning, bro. But I don't waste no time no more. You know what I'm saying? We getting to work. You know what I'm saying? It's go time for real. I remember before we was talking about you was doing the documentary. You still doing that?
I mean, I still can do it.
Okay. So it's basically put to the side for now, or?
I mean, put to the side is just, you know, I got to do it right if I'm going to do it.
Type shit.
You know what I'm saying? So, something like that. Got to get the story together.
Right.
And present it the right way. Presentation is everything. So
I got you.
If I'm going to do a documentary, I got to present it to the world the right way.
I respect that. Because those things ain't easy, you know?
And then you don't want to forget certain shit.
Right.
rushing because if I do a documentary, it's only going to be one documentary.
Type shit.
It's only one story to tell.
Yeah.
You got to tell a story 4 or 5 different ways. And something ain't right.
Exactly.
You know
Is this going to be like a hip hop based documentary, or it's going to be some bits of your life in it, or what's going to be the premise for this one?
Raised in the Wild, a documentary.
Raised in the Wild. So we doing music, hip hop, studio stories.
Let me break it down.
Break it down for me.
When people hear Raised in the Wild and they hear the cover, they see the cover, they think that I'm on some Grizzly Adams, Jungle Book story type shit.
Type shit.
Raised in the Wild is metaphorically speaking. The cover is the cover. But the times we living in is basically what I mean by raised in the wild.
Mm.
All the killing that's going on, all the wars that's happening. You got Palestine, Israel going at it.
Mm-hmm.
Buildings getting bombed.
Right.
You feel me? Airstrikes knocking whole buildings down. There's still kids there.
Exactly.
They still got to grow up in that shit. So that's like raised in the wild. You feel me?
It's true.
You got the drill culture. Trying to get your kid to do the right thing. And these times, while they growing up in it, they being raised in the wild. You feel me? That's like the times we living in.
Yeah, yeah.
You feel me? Raised in the wild. I grew up in the crack era. And everything's boarded up. Fiends all over the place. I was raised in the
changed.
wild. You feel me?
Right.
I grew up like that. You feel
Right,
me? So,
me too.
Raised in the wild. You feel me? So, that's what it's really about. You feel me?
I dig it.
So, when I say Drazmatik, raised in the wild, I'm talking about how I grew up. It wasn't all peaches and cream.
That's a fact.
So, that's what that's about.
I dig it. I respect that. And that's a clean and smooth way to how we could put an end to this interview, because that's basically all I needed. Like, that's a well-rounded and well-said comment about how it is out here. It's wild out here. It's really wild.
And that's why I make shit can't skim the surface. People gotta read. They gotta read into shit.
Right.
People read into all the wrong shit, and that's why they miss out on a lot of good shit.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact too.
It is what it is.
Okay.
I'm here to stay, so
right.
You're used to me. You feel me?
That's a fact. I like that energy. I like that vibe. Well, again, this concludes this episode. I appreciate you for having me, my brother. Allowing me to come all the way to Trenton, in this beautiful, quiet part of Jersey, where I might consider coming to Jersey, living out in Jersey one of these days, but I don't know yet. But I appreciate you for having me. You know what I'm saying? The studio is lit. I gotta see your vibe, how your shit is looking. It's very official in here, y'all.
I recorded the whole race in the wild here.
Right. See, y'all see it. This is crazy. So we already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? He recorded all his music. I'm pretty sure. You said you Raised in the Wild, or you did Play It By Ear here too?
No, the only Raised in the Wild I recorded here.
Oh, okay.
I recorded Play It By Ear in a studio called Skylab.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's in Jersey too. You know what I'm saying? And I got my own spot, so I did more production on Play It By Ear.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
I probably produced like 5 joints on there.
On this one, you only did 2.
Intro and the outro.
Type shit. Those are solid. The intro got like a DJ Premier vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's DJ J Ski.
J Ski, yeah.
He radio DJ.
Okay.
Philly, they got Power 99.
Yeah.
He was the DJ at Power 99 for a long time.
Okay.
He DJ for Clear Channel.
Oh, yeah,
So
Clear Channel, big time.
So he was on like anything and everything got to do with the radio.
Type shit.
You know what I'm saying? So he definitely one of the illest when it comes to scratching.
Right.
So any scratching you hear, that's DJ J Ski.
Okay, I like that. Dude is solid too. He's good at what he does.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
So that's how that go.
Okay. Well, again, appreciate you for having me. We definitely gonna do more work in the future. And yeah, when this comes out, you be the first to get it.
No doubt.
No doubt, my boy. Again, this is it for the Balls on Deck podcast, episode 33. Drazmatik, King Swift, we out.